Hi guys, Louie here, and I've got some unboxings for you. It's quite a bit, so I am going to get this out of the box and then come back to you in a minute. The first one I am not going to unbox, and this is a Standing Liberty quarter, the gold quarter. I was able to get two of these, one from a friend and one from myself, and I'm happy to have those. I'm thinking about leaving those in the box. What is strange, though, is that there are two different boxes. The one I purchased in the first minute is on top, and the one my friend purchased within the first 10 minutes is on the bottom. I see it's been beat up quite a bit, but I don't believe it's been opened. But why, I wonder, do they have two different size boxes? That's quite strange, I think. Makes me wonder if somebody's tampered with one of those boxes. So, but anyway, I'm not going to crack those open because they're going to retain their first release capabilities if I don't. You've seen plenty of videos on those. I'm happy to have them. They're still worth at least a solid $50 or more over issue price. And what's nice about the ones that are in the sealed boxes is they will not be somebody's leftovers from grading rejects, which is what a lot of the ones selling on eBay are. So I'm going to tuck those away for now, and I'll be right back, and I'm going to bust out all this other stuff. Okay, first on the hit parade is a purchase I made from AppMex. This was a few days ago, and I believe I paid by check. And this little pistol here is from Bullion, and they sold for $59.70 each. Bullion is doing a new thing where for certain releases they are numbering them the first 50. I think that's an excellent investment. So this is their little pistol. I've got number 45 and 48. Sorry. But here's what it looks like. Really, really nice. What is that, a 45? I'm not going to pull it all out of there, but a pretty healthy premium. But man, that is a cool Ford piece, and you know you're among the first 50 if you get one of those. They have this on several of their pours, not all, but some of the more special pieces you can get of the first 50. AppMex has those, okay, or at least they did have these a couple weeks ago. The next thing I got from AppMex was the next round in the Hobo Dollar. So there is number one Hobo Dollar, that is 1 ounce. There is round number 2, the train. There is round number 3, Skulls and Scrolls, I think they call that. Very, very cool. I'm not going to pull that out of there's my new display case. Here is round number 4. And this is, I think, called the Fairy. Let's see. Green Fairy Fishbone. Okay, I don't know what possessed them to do Green Fairy Fishbone. I can't think of a much worse idea. So I do not like this one. I do like the fish, though. This was not done by Mr. The. This was done by another artist. But anyway, when they get back to number 5, I think is coming shortly, that'll be a little more traditional. So they are departing from the hobo theme, but this is Fairy Fishbone. Okay, so that's number 4, and then number 5 will complete this particular set. So I'm excited to have the 4th release of that. Of course, there is an antiqued version, and there is a 5-ounce version as well. For my money, that's the winner of the Skulls and Scrolls. All right, be back in 1 second with my next unboxing. Okay guys, here it is pulled apart. I've ordered several more of most of the Britannia offerings. The Royal Mint is just about sold out of this beautiful 1 ounce proof Britannia. Okay, I mean they're down to like their last 100 or 2. So they come in these boxes here, and there is the imagery. It's turning out to be a very popular coin, and premiums are rising already, so I bought a few more. for the stash or to grade, I'm not sure which. I also bought a couple of these 6-coin sets. Here it is. Yeah, I've shown you these before, but I thought it was prudent to get a few more. I do think these are going to do well. I'm not seeing any spotting on the 1-ounce coins. Sorry about the light. Here we go. Now there's either too much or too little light, but this is a beautiful set. I also got one of the 40th ounce golds, but I'm not going to pull it out of its protective case here. I'll have to trust that there is a 1/40th ounce gold in there. And the prices on these were, this is in pounds sterling, and to ship to the United States, the 1-ounce silver proof was 68.75 pounds. The 6-coin set, 166.67 pounds. And the 40th ounce gold proof was 60 pounds. As I was about to say, the conversion rate is about 1.3 pounds to the dollar right now. If you're interested, shipping was fairly reasonable. And when I have gotten a spotted coin before, as in the 5-ounce Britannia, I was able to ultimately get replacements. There was a little back and forth with that. But here you go. So that is the 6-coin set. And prices on these are pretty strong right now. So very happy to have all of those. Be back in 1 second with my next batch of Britannias. Okay, and more Britannia madness. I mean, honestly, I would not buy this many, except the deal was so phenomenal. I don't know if you guys caught this or not, but GovMint was calling to sell, as they typically do every year. They do call me to sell their PF70 1-ounce proof graded Britannias, their first strike, first 500 Britannias. And I usually buy one or so. But while they were calling me, I checked their website and they had this. Okay, this is the 1-ounce Britannia PF70 proof, non-first strike. Matter of fact, not even an early release, but just a gorgeous slabbed NGC with the bridge, London Bridge label. Gorgeous coin, absolutely same coin as the first strikes they're selling for $200. They had these for sale for $129. PF70 proof Britannias, which cost $100 raw, as you just saw from my last unboxing, right? So these were a steal, and I bought as many as I could afford, and here they are. While I was at it, I threw them another little challenge and said, can you please include the OGP? Which they did for me. They included the OGP on every slabbed coin. So they typically only come in that little velvet pouch, which is fine. That's how I normally buy them, but I knew to ask for the OGP this time, so I have that as well, which honestly increases the resale value when you do go to sell them, and I will probably sell most of these. So $129. You'll see PF70 slab Britannias going for $200, $300. This image is a real winner, and once again, we're able to capitalize on that. They are all sold out at GovMint. I think they might have the 69s remaining. But wow, what a deal. What a great deal. This is the kind of thing I look for. Sale finds. Garage sale finds. And here's something else we found. We found 2 of these beautiful handmade wicker, real wicker chairs at a garage sale. $22 a piece, believe it or not. Of course, my wife is putting these on the patio. They're in her collection now, but boy, it was a great buy. Handmade wicker, double-sized, beautiful, beautiful condition. A great buy. And in addition to the wicker, I picked up this Apple Mac hard drive wireless backup product. It's 2 terabytes, and I don't think it's more than 5 years old, so I think it's still in good shape. It does power up. It has the power cord. $20. I think I'm going to wind up using it, although if I sold it, I'm sure it's worth between $60 and $80. So there's money in the bank. That was at a private garage sale. And then this sterling, wow, I walked into Goodwill this morning at 10 minutes after opening, and somebody was walking out with a solid sterling serving dish that someone said they bought for $6. And I missed it. But I did get this little doodad. It's a somewhat heavy candlestick holder. Half price today got me this for $22, $22.50 actually. So it's sterling. But the thing is on this, I can't determine what the weight is because it is weighted on the bottom. So if I were to weigh it, let's see what the whole thing weighs. I don't know if I did good on this or not at $22.50 actually. We've got 240 grams, so that is 8. That's about 8 ounces, but I don't know if 7 of that is in the base and 1 is in the body. But I would say, if I had to guess, I would say 3 ounces if I tear it apart. Should I tear it apart, guys? Make some more picks? You guys like the picks? It is I think it says Hamilton sterling weighted. Maybe I should just sell it. I don't know. I think at $22.50 I think I made money, or I could make some picks out of it. But I don't want to bust it apart unless we think that's the best thing to do with it. Maybe it should be sold. Anyway, I'd like to make some more picks, so I am glad to have that, whether I made or lost money. And certainly the Apple hard drive is definitely going to buy several ounces of silver with this morning's activities. And the wicker was great too. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. Louis signing off.